Welcome back to Wipeout Canada, the Ultimate Athlete Edition. Here, one of our final contestants will be crowned greatest ultimate athlete in Wipeout history.
And will win the grand prize of $50,000.
Right, yes, that as well.
But this ain't no walk in the giant wet vinyl park, no siree, Robert. To claim the grand prize, they're gonna have to navigate 6 of the most terrifying obstacles known to man, woman, or athlete. First, they'll fly down the killer surf clinging to an inner tube.
From there, they'll move on to the barrel run, scale their way across the water wall, and onto the sponge towel spinner.
They'll then sprint across the roller, leap across the launch pads, and up onto the finishing platform in order to stop the clock and maybe, just maybe, win $50,000.
Well, if they have the best time.
But only one of our final 4 athletes can be crowned champion and collect the grand prize. So, may the best athlete win.
Excluding Ennis and Jonathan, who are the best automatically. Up first is 23-year-old foxy fencer Nikki Sapa from Pembroke, Ontario. Let's have a gander at how she sliced her way through the competition thus far.
After lunging through the qualifier, Nikki thrust her way into the sweeper, taking 3 stabs at the dizzy dummy, just squeaking through each time to become the last athlete to qualify for the Wipeout Zone. Hey, Ennis, do Canadian fencers stand on guard for thee?
So will Nikki, with her rapier wit and fancy footwork, triumph when it counts the most? And she's off. Down the killer surf, soaring through the air, made a lot of distance on that inner tube.
Now arriving at the barrel run, where she'll ascend a slippery slope, leaping over big metal barrels. Something I'm sure she does for training anyway.
Who's her coach, Super Mario? She falls, but springs back up and is at the top in under 30 seconds.
Now onto the water wall, where this fancy fencer has to withstand a torrent of water while shimmying across a very teensy ledge.
I thought a fencer just bought stolen goods. She's moving well here.
Yeah, you don't want to rush this one, Ennis, because if you fall, you've got to swim all the way back to the start of the water wall. Like that saying, if at first you don't succeed, swim back to the start of the water wall.
You know, I have that on a poster in my office.
She's made it safely to the platform on the other side. Miss Musketeer makes it. Good landing there. So far, nothing has slowed her down. She stays on for an extra spin to get her bearings.
And now she leaps to the next platform and sticks the landing. She is looking very good here, Jonathan. Also vaguely like Rosario Dawson.
I see it.
She gets set, focuses. Now she wants to time her, and she immediately falls into the water.
Ouch, the roller is the first thing to slow Nikki down so far, and it will cost her a lot of time as she has to swim back to the start of the obstacle.
The second time through, the roller automatically stops spinning, but it is still a wet, squishy cylinder. Our foxy fencer takes it slow this time and is across to the launch pads. Now only 2 trampolines stand between her and the finish. She leaps down to the first trampoline and sticks it.
Okay. What?
She locks in her timing, takes a big leap, and...
Oh! She managed to find the part of the trampoline that isn't springy, and as a result gets a face full of that second launch pad.
I'd have grabbed on with me teeth.
Arr.
Another chunk of the clock eaten up as she climbs to the start of the obstacle again.
She really has to make this a clean run from here on out if she wants to set a tough time to beat.
Down to the first trampoline, where she stops and gets reset. Second time's the charm.
Oh my God, I have that poster too. So close to the finish line now. Takes a few hops, just trying to find the perfect timing, and she...
Oh, that's not what you want. Fencer Nikki seemed to lose her balance a little. She drifted back, and down she went.
Curses. Foiled again.
All right, third time's the charm on the launch pads. Can she make it? Nikki lands on the first. Times the second, and lands it.
There you go. She has just one more leap to go. And Nikki Sapa finishes with a time of 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Not half bad.
You're so pessimistic. Not half good.
Bring it, boys! Let's go!
So tell me this, Ennis, who's the first to step up and challenge Nikki Sapa's time?
Why, it's none other than double agent Ivan Babacov from Canmore, Alberta. Or is it? Yes, it is. Comrade Ivan has had a very solid day. First, putting up a nuclear time on the qualifier, going rogue on the sweepers, and breaking away on the dizzy dummy like a Soviet republic. Look, just like a missile.
At the top of the killer surf, the Russian readies himself to launch an attack on the Wipeout Zone in the name of every man, woman, and child on Earth.
Or nostalgic skiers of the world.
Or just those specific guys.
The codes have been inputted. Launching rubber dinghy in 3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff. Ivan becomes the first Russian in space. The space at end of the ramp, huh?
He fell out of the tube on landing, but in the direction of the ramp, so he's got a shorter swim to the barrel run.
Up the ramp to the first of the barrels, over easily, and over the second, making great time, and oh, geez!
Gets tripped up and takes a giant barrel to the cranium. I bet that hurt his head, Ennis.
Well, yeah, Jonathan, probably. He's right back up, though, and he moves onto the water wall. Now, that freezing water comes down with a heck of a lot of force, which makes it very hard to concentrate.
It's like some kind of Russian water torture.
Chinese water torture.
What are you on about? And Ivan is across. He's ahead of our leader at this time in the course.
At the sponge towel spinner looking for an entrance. Timing is important here, and he's on.
Now looking for an exit strategy and struggling to find his balance, and he goes off the wrong way. Musk, ow! What happened there?
He just couldn't get a handhold, and down he went, which means he must swim back to the middle of the water wall and try again.
Still moving at a good clip, and with Nikki's trouble on the trampolines, Comrade Babacov still has a strong chance at challenging her time.
Ivan leaps to the spinner, just has to climb to his feet, which he refuses to do for some reason.
Ivan now finally on his feet and looking for the exit platform. Misses it again, Ennis. Each time around is going to cost valuable seconds. Here he comes around, jumps, he's on. No, he slid off again.
Now, because Ivan didn't get both feet under him on the platform, he has to swim all the way back to the water wall again. This has to be exhausting. Does he have enough gas left in the tank?
He's an Olympic athlete. I'll bet he's okay.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there aren't a lot of humongous wet climbing walls in cross-country skiing.
Depends which country. Meanwhile, Ivan is looking kind of tuckered out. That swim takes a lot out of you, which is why I refuse to swim. That and sharks.
Right. He finally makes a clean exit from the spinner, and he still has around 40 seconds left.
He's not gonna get it here. He's not gonna get it here. Absolutely not.
Nikki throwing some bad juju at our defector, and it works. Ivan the Terrible is off the roller, which could just about assassinate his chances. Climbing back up, the end literally in sight. One last push for Ivan.
He makes it across the roller.
With a clean run through the launch pads, he could still make it.
Onto the first trampoline. Time is ticking away, but he's not moving. He's got to hurry up here.
And the horn sounds, ending his run and his chance at the $50,000 grand prize. So our foxy fencer fends off her first fella.